You rockin' with the six-way, yeah. You rockin' with the six-way, yeah. You rockin' with the six-way, yeah. You rockin' with the six-way, yeah.
Make sure you cop the EP. Six-way street. Make sure you cop the EP. Six-way street.
Everybody lends an ear. I wanna thank you in advance for letting us make it clear to y'all on the Mwendo radio show.
Okay, we got the group formerly known as Level 316 here. They're now going by Six-Way Street. How y'all doing?
Hey.
I think maybe the thing to start with is why did you guys decide to change the name, and then why did you guys come up with Six-Way Street?
We hated Level 316. I'm just kidding. Was that politically like that?
Look at
My bad. I'm just kidding. Oh my god.
Hashtag JK.
I'm actually not a member of the group anymore. This is my exit because for things like that. Sorry, somebody else answer.
So what she meant to say was we did an internship with the Impact Movement starting back in '09 was when we first formed, and our fellowship or internship has come to an end. We all agreed to do a 2-year stint, and we were able to partner with Cross Movement in that and record an album, all of that. And so the Impact Movement actually owns the name Level 316, so that's why we are going with another name. So it gives us a good opportunity to, start at a base and build up from there. So.
Cool.
Yeah.
So how'd you guys come up with the name Six-Way Street?
The name, it's kind of crazy. Like, I think it was like a joke at first. Steve kind of came up with it. We were brainstorming. Steve came up with it, and people were like, and then we just like recently had a time down in St. Louis. We were doing some recording with JR, and it was just a really good time. I think it spiritually and a lot of different ways. I feel like it was kind of groundbreaking. And at the end of that time, it was just like Steve kind of brought the name up again, and we were just like, it just kind of clicked. It made sense. Like, 6 of us in the group, we from the streets. No, I was kidding. I kid. But, yeah, 6 different paths kind of going in one direction, a new direction. So, yeah, that's good.
That's good.
Well, I know he came up with kind of this, so I was like, I wanted to make sure it was cool.
No. Yeah, that's it. But man, we went through like 80 names.
Right.
Like we got this thing called
Google Docs.
Name storming. We'll come together, man. It took probably like 5 years, but like seriously, like 3 months or maybe so. We were like going through names and trying to figure out what would be the name. So we'll have like people come together and be like, yo, look, next Wednesday you have 10 names. So that means we have 10 times 6, 60 names in a pot. And we have to weave through them things to say, I don't like it. Maybe, dude, if we went down the list of the names that we have, it would go, dude, it's crazy. What are some of the names that we have?
One of them was like the Wados.
Hey, you feel me?
We weren't really feeling that.
We still early with it, so we could be the Wados if you like.
Wados.
You got the Wado lads. You feel me? The way that. That's funny.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, like Chris was saying, it started at this retreat. We were out in Texas. What part of Texas? Huntsville.
Houston. Oh, okay.
We was in Huntsville, Texas. We was in Houston too, but we was in Huntsville, Texas. We was sitting up just talking about the group, talking about moving forward. Is this gonna work? Should we even move forward? I mean, it was a lot we've been discussing throughout the years or whatnot. But in that discussion, yeah, I just threw it out there as a joke. But it was in context of that conversation. It was just like we have to meet each other where we're at. Like people say like, hey, it's a two-way street. You ain't call me, But for us, like, it's a six-way street. You know, it's like we have to meet each other, you know, where we're at, but sometimes you have to, you know, go beyond, you know, to meet somebody. So, I mean, it like Chris was saying, it has a simple meaning of, there was 6 of us, you know, from Chris, Crystal to Kristen, Candace to Steve, you know, hey, you feel me? But anyway, yeah, man, like, you know, it's as simple as 6 of us, but you get 6 different perspectives, personalities, styles, gifts, you know, that we just bring to the table and we share with people internally, like coming out of Philippians 2, like serving one another, considering each other better than, you know, one another, and you know, and through that, you know, we realized that there's 6 ways to do it. Sometimes, you know, you can't go with your way. Sometimes you can't go with that, you know, somebody else's way. But when we come together collectively, you get 6-way street.
So while we're here, you know, we talked about y'all recording music with JR. The EP's coming. So I think we might as well talk about what's this project looking like.
Let's go.
Me, man, it never ends.
Wow.
It's like a new beginning. It's like the intro.
Hey, you know? Hey, sometimes,
I
man.
can't get the whole track list.
I'll go ahead.
Just do what I do.
Oh my God. You all will understand what that was once the EP drops.
Oh my God. A mess.
Yeah.
You know?
But no, we're really.
So-
Oh, go ahead.
So what's the name of the EP?
Yo, I thought about that this morning.
What'd you think?
You know what? I thought about that this morning. But I came up with nothing. So,
So
we don't know yet.
The
We don't know yet.
subtitle.
It's probably going to be
I
sometime.
don't know.
Right.
Well, no.
We'll figure it out. And we'll get back to you. What is it?
The way that.
We'll get back to you.
We'll get
man.
back in the water.
Wait,
In the water.
I actually like, I thought about that this morning. Like that should just go with that. 6-way street. I thought about that this morning.
Oh, low key. You just named all over EPs, huh?
No, the music. We're excited about the music, and working with JR has been a blessing and a privilege. I mean, our brother, he's so gifted, and off of the relationship that he had with Rasool, like, Rasool Berry, who I just inserted a 15th person into this whole equation. Our manager, he off the relationship with Rasool was like, yeah, I would love to, you know, sit down with you guys and hear about what you're trying to do. And off that first meeting, the Lord just really breathed on that time, and he was like, yo, y'all are dope, and I want to hear your stuff. And so even with the single that we just released, like, that was one of the first songs that we sang for him. And we have been singing that, right, that's one of the first songs we've ever did. We've been singing that song for 4 years now, exactly the way that you hear it on the single.
That's so crazy.
And is it 6 years?
Almost
6.
That's crazy. 2009.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Anyway, he was like, yo, that joint right there is fresh. That's a summertime hit. Put that out. And so just off of his encouragement and some of the wisdom that he was able to kind of shed on us and our sound and how to make all 6 different things work together as one collective unit, you know, we were able to kind of put that out and then have some direction on where we want to go with the EP. So the EP is going to be fresh. It's going to be live. It's going to be like nothing you're hearing right now and nothing you've ever heard. And so, yeah, we're excited about it.
Yeah, and I add to that, we've been able to work with some dope producers too. And it's interesting, man, like Jimmy Natural, I don't know if you ever heard of him, man, but he's dope, and he's been with us from the jump. Even before we started, like, it was relationships with him before, like, we started. A couple of us had relationships with him. But, man, he's been in our corner, man, and, like, been helping us out, man. Even our first single, Tell Him, he produced that joint. And then we come back on the scene again with Do My Do, he produced that joint. But we got other producers on there, from Swoop to K-Mace's brother, Aaron, holding it down, man. But yeah, we got some really, really cool music. And as KB was saying, it's different. But I think one exciting thing about it is you're getting a new group. Like, what you heard when you heard Level 316, man, like, we're the same people, but we've grown so much, man. We got so much we just want to share with people. And I think people will receive it well.
Okay, so Candace, what's the craziest road story? 6-way street. What's the craziest thing that's happened to y'all on the road?
You asked the right person, because she has the best memory.
Right.
No pressure.
Yeah, right. No pressure. Well,
A lot of things usually happen with our van and trailer when we're on the road. I.e. something breaking down or breaking off, or our lights don't work, so we get pulled over. So we got tons of those stories. I'm trying to think. What's a crazy road story?
Do we have to be on the road?
Ooh, the girl.
Or is it just could we be somewhere on tour?
She was like, y'all don't see my song.
Okay.
Yeah. What were y'all restraining?
So,
sorry.
oh, I wasn't there for this one, but in North Carolina, something happened with the van and trailer, and it was a really cool guy story. I wasn't there, but somebody else might be able to. It's probably a long story.
Because she wasn't there.
But that's a crazy
We were
story.
on the road. We were going to on our way to a birthday party to perform for a birthday party, and randomly in North Carolina, I think, the van just completely broke down, and the countryest part of North Carolina you could possibly be in. You go outside, it's hot, you got mosquitoes, you got bugs, you got all that. The van happens to break down in front of a church, lo and behold, and so we're like, can we go into this church? I got my head wrapped up, like we're in our traveling clothes, and we go into the church, and
nothing but white people in the church. Is that
well, you already said it.
my husband's white. I can
Yo, man, that whole Clippers thing going on right now. We don't even saying nothing about it.
Anyway, we look like 4 lowly black kids looking for a piece of bread. What? So
Wow.
we looked like. Stop it. So anyway, long story short, we go in. We actually made some really cool connections with the church there, and they took care of us. They made sure our van got fixed. And what was a very difficult day actually ended up being a blessing, because we just saw that how the Lord provided for us, and He made a way, and then we made it back home. So
we did miss our gig, and we're stranded there for 3
oh
days.
yeah, we did.
Minor details.
Anyway.
Okay, so Candace, how come you're so quiet?
Man, you know, I'm in a group with 5 other people. 6 ways to do it. My way is just to kind of, and I'm the youngest, you know, so sometimes.
Baby girl.
No, I don't know.
But turn on some music, she'll get down. She's like low-key a dancer.
Low-key.
She will choreograph you something real quick.
We've seen her let loose.
Hey, so what type of stuff, content-wise, can people expect on this EP? Like, what types of things are y'all talking about?
I think we are really trying to make our music relatable. I mean, that's what we've been trying to do from the jump. But just because, you know, we've been able to do life together these past few years from the last album dropping, you know, and also grow individually, we've been able to, you know, share that in our music and put that on tracks where when people hear it, it's not just like, hey, come to Jesus, you're living in sin. You know, it's more so like we want to meet people where they at because we're just like them. You know what I mean? And we want to, you know, share our hearts, man, where people can connect with that in a real way and see that God is so much more, see that life is so much more, and see the gospel for what it really is, you know, to change people, to transform people, and to show people His love and His hope out here, and it's found in Christ Jesus.
Hey, y'all seem like y'all like genuinely like one another. Is that legitimate, or are y'all just faking me out right now?
No.
Yeah, we do.
That mug is legitimate because of hard work. 4 years of hard work. So I'm proud to say that we do like each other, and if we don't today, we working on it still. You know what I mean? Like I don't even know how to.
Oh, that was real.
Yes, I think.
Where do you start? Right.
Yeah, I mean, like being in a group, it's like, you know, you got all like you said, different personalities and everything, like, and trying to make everything work. So yeah, we have good times, we have bad times. I think overall, like we could say we do like each other, and I think at the end of the day, like we've learned it's been a choice for us, you know, and not just a feeling or whatever. So, yeah, I say yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Oh my God. Yeah, man.
Hey, what's each one of y'all's favorite foods?
Macaroni and cheese.
Hold up.
Sorry.
Hold up.
I had to take that.
That's yours?
Yes. Since I was a
She
young
wanted to say it first.
She did.
Can I say a favorite cuisine? Not
foodie
specific
in the group
food.
right here.
I'll say Mexican. I crave Mexican
Wait a
every
minute.
single day.
That's the only thing I can eat. What?
Breakfast food. I can eat breakfast food any time of the day, all day.
Chicken Alfredo or like shrimp Alfredo pasta.
Alright.
Yo, I think that's. Oh, sorry. Whoa.
What?
I was not thinking. I didn't think you didn't give yours yet. I'm so sorry.
You want to know why I didn't get mine? Because I have a lot of food allergies and don't get to enjoy food often. That's why everybody forgot. I don't have a favorite food.
Gluten-free Domino's pizza.
Oh no! Right, that's an indulgent. I do like yogurt.
And Snicker bars.
Oh, and Snickers. Yes. But that's not really
Which are both
food.
food.
Are they?
Make sure you cut the EP. Six-way strip. Make sure you cut the EP. The six-way strip. Make sure you cut the EP. Six-way.
You rockin' with the six-way, yeah. You rockin' with the six-way, yeah.
Make sure you cut the
Rockin' with the
EP.
six-way, yeah.
The six-way street.